everybody, and welcome back to Tales of a City, Blocks 3.0. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I am up here on my fortress hill, and I'm standing above the edge again, as you can see. And I have been doing some work. I've been cutting back the trees, so the area around my fortress would not be as good a cover for all these mobs that are trying to be aggressive here. I've been cutting down the trees, I've been putting up some torches, and I've been putting in some work. I have made a few minor changes to the basement down here. Number one, I've set up this enchanting corner, which obviously I've used already, just a little bit. And then number two, I've made a mistake last time. This was continuous, but it was never meant to be continuous. I put in these dividers in the middle, using up even more of the cobblestone that I don't have. And so that was kind of stupid. Now, what? Hey, come back here. I've been trying to fermented spider eye. How do I make fermented spider eye? Is it with a bottle? Might be. 2, 3. Let me quickly test this, because Buffers, Buffers, he was nice enough to tell me that I don't really need netherwort to save my fellow man. Wait a minute, what's wrong with my sounds? Give me a second, I'll be right back. There we go. Yep, sounds are back. By the way, if you don't know, if you're missing the sounds on your... No, that's not it. How do I make fermented spider eyes? I should have looked it up. That would have been the smart way to go. Oh, wow. This is just the best start of all times. I have no idea how to make fermented spider eyes, but I kind of, because, no. Well, no, right? What is going on now? That's not going to do anything, is it? I'm trying to use the Minecraft wiki while you guys... Wiki.net while you guys... Mundane potions, no effect. Alright. Let's drink those then. There we go. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Fermented spider eye. There we go. Oh, I see. I have everything I need for that. A bit of sugar, a spider eye, and this right here. There we go. Now let's... Oh, I'm an idiot. Am I though? Could I just... Maybe I should just set something up down here. I could... Let's see, grab one of these. Plop that back there. And then... Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Voila! What do you want to do with this, you might ask? Well, this is just in case I find Frederick somewhere out there. I've been looking through the forest trying to find if I can see him. And I have found some tracks that look promising, but not really sure it was him. There we go, potion of weakness. I can always use those to... Well, I don't think I have a chest for that. Let's just put that in tools. There we go. And I made myself a diamond pickaxe, which I'm really enjoying. So yeah, here we are. Here we are, here we go. Let's run outside. Oh, it's dark. It is dark outside. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm just gonna run around, put down some torches while I can. Because I really do want to kind of get rid of at least a few of the spawning areas in this forest. You know, so I don't get rushed by mobs whenever I step out. Especially, this area seemed to have a certain affinity to spawning creepers. I've managed to only blow up dirt. Whoa, what's down here? Felt like there was light down here. Can you guys see anything? Oh. Skelly moving in. Oh yeah, by the way, you might remember that there was a bit of a ditch right here behind the wagon. Well, I used some of my well-deserved dirt to fill this in. So there is still a ditch down here, but so we could still get to it because it's seems to be a nice cave. Is it? No, it's not through here. I keep having a glitched map right there. I don't know. So I could keep going into that cave to explore it. I dug this tunnel that still gets me into the cave, but at the same time, I had filled it out with dirt first, so there's a lot of stuff. But at the same time, I can cover it up. Hey, Zomble. How are you doing? Let's go, Zomb. There you go. Let's really quickly check out what's down here. I like this when grass makes its way into caves. Of course, I prefer the actual, like the green grass. While I'm at it, let's grab some stuff here. This is amazing. It's so great. I should have taken my my other pick instead of this stupid. Well, they have been doing me a lot of good. Oh, this is done. Well, that was not worth it. Oh well. I have found something else though. It's amazing. I will have to show you that in a second. Let me get this coal. There we go, up here, back here. Jumpy, 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 jump. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. There we go. And through here. Not really worth digging this tunnel for. I should have checked out the cave before. But what I want to show you is the most amazing cave that I have seen in a long while in Minecraft, in vanilla Minecraft. Not only because I haven't played vanilla Minecraft, but just because it's amazing. It's somewhere back here. I hope I can find it without falling into it because it's dangerous. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this is just amazing. Look at how far down this goes. I mean, this is not just a little bit. This goes all the way down to almost lava level. See? Isn't that amazing? I love it. Right, let me grab some cobble. Don't tell me a chicken went in there. Damn chickens. Exploring everything before I get the chance to. Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried something drops on my head and explodes. So yeah, I'm worried about creepers. I'm glad I got off that stone before I dug it away, yeah? There we go. Look, I'm still not down there. I mean, this is endless, pretty much. So I have a question for you guys. I have just finished rewatching a TV series that only made it to one season. I know it's not Firefly, even though I think it's about time to rewatch that. I think probably I haven't watched it for a while. Anyway, it's not Firefly. It's a TV series called Terra Nova. Terra Nova, which is basically a series in which humanity has fucked up Earth. Oh, I apologize. Has screwed up Earth. As we do, you know. Oh, there you are. Is this your place? Hey, buddy. So we screwed up Earth, and just in time, we found a rift in the space-time continuum or something. We are at level 23 now. 23. It's amazing. And we found this rift. Ooh. This is nice. We found this rift. Apparently, this is a caving episode again. We found this rift. There we go. And in the space-time continuum that takes us back to the year 85 BC, 85 million BC, something like that. So dinosaurs and stuff. So humanity goes back there, and it's basically the story of a family that joins what they call pilgrimages. There's lava. Right there. And this family, so they join these pilgrimages. The dad actually sneaks in because he's actually a prisoner that, had to go. And it turns out that paradise is not as paradisey as you'd think. Oh, is this Yeah, look at this. This is the most amazing cave. Not only does it take us to 23 below, it also takes us to a ravine and lava and stuff. What? This kept disappearing on me. Did you see that? Like the side of the... What was that? Something must have fallen into it. Burnt up. Anyway, this family goes back to that year, and the dad works as a cop in the colony that humans make, and there's lots of intrigue and wonder about the world with dinosaurs and dinosaur action. So I feel it's a good television series. What I don't understand is why it got canceled. It's not like it's the best television series ever, but don't people like that kind of stuff? I mean, it was cute. The daughter that they had, it was like a little girl. She was really cute. I said, if I ever have a daughter, that's the kind of cuteness I need in this daughter. Because, well, it would make my life hard as a dad, I guess. I'd do everything she'd say anyway. There we go. And so the daughter was cute. The family was like, they had good chemistry as a family, I guess. The story writing was alright, I would say. So I wonder how sometimes I'm surprised by the things that survive the cut and the things that don't in television, at least in American. Well, I guess in Swiss and German as well. But, So have any of you seen Terra Nova? Thought it was good or not? Then let me know, because I'd like to know. Look at that. Another rabbit in the tree. I'd like to know what you think. If you've seen Terra Nova, why did they cancel it? Was it just not good enough? Am I too simple in liking stuff? Because I do tend to like series if they give me something that I think is fun or interesting. And I found the premise quite interesting of this series. So I'm kind of wondering, why would it be cancelled? Anyway, if you haven't seen Terra Nova, the last 5 minutes of this video were extremely boring for you. As is the punching of trees that I'm doing right now. Very good. Let's set up a few of the... Hey, be nice. A few of these as a warning. Whoa! Hey, rabbit! Oh! Oh, that noise was very cute. So, I do need to figure some stuff out. Where are we at? There we at. Do need to figure some stuff out here. And the most important stuff that I need to figure out is, what am I gonna do with all the food that I'm collecting? No, that's not it. What am I gonna do with the city? You know, how large is the original city gonna be? Because now that we have established our base, that we have established our seat of power, the question is, how large is the city gonna be that we take over, that we build? Now, obviously, because we are in the Middle Ages, I guess, in a way, I don't think the city can be all that large. Let's take that. Because if it is too... large, this is going to take forever. And since Frederick is gone again, I won't have any help, I guess, so that will be a problem. Maybe I should write to the Queen and tell her to send a few people. But who am I gonna give it to? I could try and tie it to a chicken and hope that the chicken flies away with it and brings it to the Queen. But I don't know if that actually works. It sounds like something that would not work. So yeah. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We need to figure out which part of this area is going to be part of the city. Now, I definitely want to have this area part of the city right here. I mean, obviously. So, what I'm thinking is, because of defensive, considerations, now that I have Featherfall on my boots, this shouldn't be a problem. I guess it wouldn't have been before either. For defensive reasons, what I'm thinking is get the city going all the way around here. Then, what the? Come on. There we go. Up the hill. Follow the river. This is the city. Now, obviously, if enemies take over Coleslaw Mountain, well, this is Spruce Mountain actually, then I'm gonna be in trouble. So I'm gonna have to fortify Spruce Mountain eventually. But for now, we'll just build around there. This is where the wall would be if I build a wall. I'll probably build a wall eventually, but then these hills, these nuts. There we go. Over here. Around here. Then back here where... Sorry, chicken. But you were in the way. Through here. Also, I want some chicken. The bread is starting to... too many carbs. It's starting to be a problem. Through here, along the hillside... up the hill, past here. I think that's a pretty sizable town, which we will need to have some farms in here as well to be safe. Then Bada. Gotcha! Bum 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 bum. Da da da! Ooh! There's a ravine. So we can use the ravine. We'll go into here. Along the ravine. Oh, crap. I'm glad that was not the ravine. Then follow the ravine. We might have to figure out how far into it we can go. You know, we could maybe cut down some stuff. Then we'd have to cut through this area here somewhere. Hello, pig. Just collecting some food because the bread is always very close. Have to cut through here, maybe up to this mountain again. That's gonna be a massive city, lava. Up this mountain again. Or hill. And, I don't know, cross over here. And back down to the river. Is that too large? What do you guys think? I mean, once we've figured out how the wall should look like, what the wall should look like, I don't think it will be, well, it will be a lot of work to build it, obviously, but, you know, I'll be able to figure it out. Because I do think it would be, given the, what the area looks like, it would probably be the smartest way to go. There's a chicken infestation here. You know, through here. Holy crap at the chickens. Gotcha. And what is going on? That's amazing. You know, take this as part of the city as well. You guys are outside the city borders. Congrats. And then close back up to the castle. That could be it. What do you think? Well, let's go up on the tower and check it out again from there. I'll let you guys decide for the next one if you think that is a good sizable city, or if we need more. Or if we need less, I guess. But we do kind of need a bit of space because it's just, you know, it's gonna be a city. It's not gonna be a village, so. Whoops, there we go. Fire is still burning. Maybe Frederick will see it. So that would be through there, past that ridge line. There's a ravine right there. Then up there, onto that ridge line. Cross it and down to the water and around. I think that's okay. You guys think so? I should probably, I don't know. Maybe cut down more trees? What do you want me to do? Well, what do you think the next move should be? I think it should be a wall, well, or at least some kind of fence to lay out where the city edge is going to be. And then maybe cut down the trees because, let's be honest, with the trees I can't really see what's going on. Cut down the trees and figure out where to go from there. How does that sound to you guys? Let me turn this around. There we go. How does that sound to you guys? Look into my eyes. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Ah! That's my idea here. What are you saying? Let me know. See you in the next one. Bye bye.